Welcome to the Yup Life podcast. Bats always turn left when exiting a cave.
Back again together on another
Back
episode.
at it again. Ow!
Funny story, but I'll get to it. So today we're drinking margaritas. Got
Say it how you're supposed to say it.
I don't know how to say. I'm not.
Steven, help us out.
Margaritas.
So funny story. So right before this recording, we went to our local grocery store to pick up some tequila. We got Hornitos, which is delicious. I like it a lot, actually.
Not expensive.
Yeah.
Not cheap.
And it doesn't taste bad.
And it still gives you hangovers.
Oh, well, yeah, true.
I guess at our age, everything gives you a hangover, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
So Joey and I were walking into the store, and there's this guy that was screaming out some weird stuff.
He was just yelling.
Yeah.
Not at like anyone in particular.
I'm guessing he's on drugs. I'm gonna go with bath salts. I think he was probably on bath salts.
I thought that was a Miami thing.
Is it? Okay.
That's what Steven was saying.
Yeah, it's all in Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, it ventured out.
Or meth.
Or meth.
It could have.
AZ does have a huge meth problem.
Do we really?
So I've heard. Yeah, I took an Uber one time from a cop, and I was like super drunk, and he's like, "Yeah, good choice, man." And then we just started talking about his job, and yeah, turns out AZ has a huge meth problem.
Whoa.
I wonder why.
Fun fact. I don't know. It's too hot to do anything.
Mexico's right across the border.
Is that why?
I don't know.
Good geographical.
Just kidding. I love Mexico.
Come on, bro. So why are we drinking margaritas?
Because they're delicious.
Obviously.
Obvious.
But
They
there's
have
a reason why
tequila.
we picked this refreshing cold beverage.
The weather's getting a little warmer. What does that mean,
I think
Ruben?
didn't we hit 100 like a month ago?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or like early April?
Yeah. Because it's starting to warm up. It's summertime. Woo!
Summer vibes.
And yeah, we like summer vibes. By the way, this is salt on the table.
You can't just keep
Bath salts.
Are you going to lick the table?
I know, you
Come on.
might as well, dude.
Just go for it.
No.
I mean, lick the door. It's a door. Just don't lick the
God.
doorknob.
Hey, do you clean this table at all?
I think this was the outside, the exterior part of the door too. So they probably has some like cat piss on it. But salt's a preservative,
dude.
right?
Exactly. I think
It'll preserve your organs,
The bacteria is good for your stomach.
boost the immune system.
Yeah.
salt's bacteria? No, it's not.
No, I'm saying the door.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're fine.
That's a new insult. You damn door licker.
Oh, I'm a door licker now. So what do you guys like to do during the summer?
Well, we were just outside. I don't know. You were taking the trash out, and I was out there like messing around with the pool. And
For the record, I do stuff around the house. I do take trash out. I just want to make sure.
only when other people were over, I
get
like, look what I'm doing. I'm doing my part.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of noticed that you're the human Roomba. So
Throw something on the floor.
Why do you think I keep eating the salt off the table?
I think by the end of the episode, you'll finish cleaning up for everyone.
there you go.
And then it's just my face forward, just like sucking the table. Oh, that's okay. Anyways.
So yeah, I was out there. I was putting like chlorine in the pool or something. Like put my hand in the water. It's kind of warm. Check the temperature. The pool's already 80,
Yeah, that's
and
ridiculous.
it's April still.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna jump in the pool after this.
It's an easy shower, right?
Yeah.
It's just showers.
I have yeah.
Dude, the chlorine cleans
Smell
everything.
like chlorine all the time.
I don't know. The pool is probably my favorite thing about summer, and I kind of take it for granted because the winter comes around, and you're like stuck inside all day. You know.
Yeah.
The weather's here nice in the winter. The weather is nice here in the winter, but you can't get in the pool.
I went in the pool a week ago. Last week? Was it last week?
Getting pushed in doesn't count.
I went in voluntarily. It was freezing.
Last week?
Was it last week? Yeah, last weekend. Yeah, I went in my friend's pool, and holy crap, it was. But then again, it was like late at night, so that probably wasn't.
Did you know that the pool temperature is actually inverse of the air temperature?
What?
So The pool is warmest at night because it warms up during the day. And then it's coldest during the day because it cools down at night.
It makes sense. That
Science,
you
bitch.
kind of actually blew my mind. I always thought, I never thought about that's. My mind's been blown, actually.
That is my favorite time to get into the pool, by the way. It's like nighttime. The water's like warm. You're not going to get sunburnt. And you could just go ham on drinks and not.
You don't feel weird about drinking during the day.
Yeah.
Speaking of pool, we are fortunate that we have a bunch of places that have pools, like pool parties. Think of the only thing right now that's coming up to mind is that casino.
Talking Stick.
Yes, there you have a bunch of pool parties that's going. I think I'm going to go to Galantis, by the way.
Every like Saturday.
Oh, no way?
Yeah.
Like every Saturday and Sunday during the summer they have like a DJ there and stuff.
They also have it right here at Maya.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing gets super packed.
I actually never been to pool parties because, you know.
You know what? I haven't either.
They're cool.
Wait.
Yeah, I haven't gone to like I've been to pool parties, but
Yeah,
not,
like
not
in the
to-
backyard, yeah.
Yeah, not too fucking.
I've always heard good things.
They're pretty cool. It's
feel
not
like-
something I do like every weekend, but
Dude, that's some people's that's their weekend. They usually go there.
I have a couple of friends. Oh, we have one friend that's gonna go. They're getting the Ramada, a patio. No, what's the thing where the tent and the thing out at the pool parties?
gazebo.
Gazebo. Is that
Wait,
it?
no.
I think it's Ramada.
I think it might.
Yeah,
Gazebo is like
Ramada
a.
Inn.
It's
it's
gazebo is like a permanent structure, right?
People get
Yeah.
married in gazebos.
Right.
Yeah.
they're like the table version of nightclubs. I don't know what those are.
Yeah. Your friend is getting that?
I have a couple of friends that are doing a couple of things.
Dang, dude. Why aren't we that adventurous? We need to start going.
Because I got that 6 rolls.
Listen, let's just take steroids, guys.
well, it's okay.
We'll go split it 3 ways. Go to the black market.
Like we'll split the needle. We'll like you get
just one needle.
You get a third of the needle. He gets a third of the needle. I get a third of the needle.
Yes, you get the deepest end. Though. I get the tip.
Who goes first?
Yeah, that's me. Volunteers tribute.
Do I get the ass end? Oh, you said deep.
Other than just sitting in the pool and drinking, what else do you guys like to do? Outside in the summer.
I like the idea of hiking
In the summer?
in the morning,
Oh, that's brutal.
but I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
Yeah. I've woken up early maybe twice in my entire life. And one of them was to hike because it was like too hot or whatever. And it's a good time. It just, once it hits like, I don't know, 7 a.m., too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get up really early.
Yeah. Dude.
Could you not?
Sorry, the salt's so good and keeps falling on the table. I cannot.
But you like eat it and then you go back to the mic to start licking it.
Sorry.
Dude, I
Just put on your gums.
oh god. What else do we do? What do you
I
do?
like
Joe?
to grill while we're swimming, like burgers, dogs, steaks if you're fancy. But
That
food
is true.
food you can eat at poolside while you're drinking.
I like cutting people's hairs poolside.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
remember
that.
that? Yes.
A little mobile barbershop in my backyard.
It's my side hustle.
We had a little get together. What was the reason? Were we watching a fight that night? A UFC fight or anything? I don't know.
It was somebody's like birthday.
His thing's a birthday
Birthday
celebration.
Yeah.
We all got together, and Steven was cutting one of our friends' hair. Just
Cut 2 people's.
cut 2 people.
You gotta start charging, bro.
They're all friends, man. You want
Friends
to look fresh? I'll freshen you up. If anybody I don't know wants a haircut though,
Are you plugging your business on the podcast
a
right
little
now?
bit.
You didn't pass this.
Follow me at.
Come on. Hey, this isn't free,
I need help. I need help.
I got you, dude.
You got me.
I do actually.
I don't even know what's going on with his head.
I don't know
That's
either.
why I wear the hat. Why have my glasses?
Summer vibes, bro.
Summer vibes.
Dude, I didn't own a pair of sunglasses until the past year.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, I usually don't. That's why I'm getting like wrinkles, like right here. 'cause
Squint
I'm
wrinkles?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm always doing that.
You should, and everyone should wear sunglasses during the summer, especially here. It is really, really bad for your eyes.
There's some negative effects. I forgot what they were, but I think it's like it might just be UV rays and stuff. But
Of just like going outside without
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous here.
Yeah,
You can't survive. And then you get those cool like sunglass
tans.
tans.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's it's a style.
The raccoons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
extended exposure to the sun's
that
UV
here.
rays has been linked to eye damage, including cataracts, macular degeneration,
Cataracts.
and other things I can't pronounce.
I mean, cataracts gives you an excuse to do something.
What?
What? I don't know where you're going with that.
You don't know? Never
No,
mind.
cataracts.
Yeah, we'll just cut that out.
Are you like, what?
Cataracts. That you have to go get surgery for that.
No, is it? Oh, it's glaucoma.
Oh,
Oh God.
That went over my head.
Woo. Sorry, guys.
no, cataracts is when your eyes get all cloudy and stuff like that.
That's like cut them out or something.
Yeah,
That sucks. Okay. I know what
Not-
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now.
completely.
Poor-
This margarita is already hitting hard.
Poor Joker.
I have not had breakfast.
I don't think you
so-
put it down.
I love this thing right now. Oh God. So good.
Wow, dude. You're. Anyways,
The ice is melted. It's just been in your hand for so long.
Yeah, I don't know.
we might have to take a break and make him a second one here a little bit.
Any tequila goes down really good with me.
Is it just your heritage?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's like what like it
Actually in your blood.
it gives me superpowers.
Is Hornitos actually made in Mexico? It is.
Yeah.
Hecho in Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Uh-oh. I think all tequila is.
Wait, I've heard, and I don't know if this is true. True tequila is only made at a certain location for it to be classified as tequila.
It's like bourbon or like
Scotch.
champagne. It has
Yeah.
to be a location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else is like, not, I wouldn't say knockoff, but it can't be considered. I've heard. I don't know. I have no backing for this whatsoever.
I just know that like pure tequila, I'm pretty sure it comes from
Agave.
a certain agave plant, and that probably agave plants only grow in certain areas.
Do you think it's easy to make your own tequila?
George Clooney does it.
We should what?
Like
Yeah, he's got his own tequila thing.
I would just grow my own agave just to distill it. Do you
That'd be-
distill tequila?
I don't know how it works.
Pretty sure.
I don't know either. I would
But
assume.
don't you have to use corn and stuff?
I don't think so.
That's
No?
like vodka.
Oh no, that's potato. Oh, I don't know. I'm not just-
Tito's is corn.
if anyone's out there that knows how to make alcohol or do the whole distillery process, let us know because I'm actually really, really curious.
Dude, I would love to make our own tequila.
What do we call it?
The Yelp Life tequila. Yeah.
It'll be a side hustle to our side hustle.
There you go.
Side hustles. Yeah, but yeah, George Clooney has his own tequila company and
I
everything.
feel like so does Justin Timberlake and a couple other celebs.
Do they have it or do they just sponsor it?
No, I think Justin Timberlake actually has his own.
You know who's got one of the big? Oops, Marcel. You know who's got one of the biggest like company? But it's not tequila. Oh God, he's the guy that Ciroc. That's P Diddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
P Diddy.
Yeah.
That guy has his hand almost everything. But yeah, the Ciroc is his own thing. And if you watch any of the music videos, like that has like DJ Khaled or or anyone under his umbrella.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if DJ Khaled's under his umbrella. I actually have no idea. But I remember watching a video, and sure enough, they're all partying with a bottle.
Ciroc.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude apparently throws the most epic parties. But like, when's the last time you heard one of his songs? And he's still one of the richest people like out there.
He just
he
doing,
just has a shit ton of
He's
stuff.
just smart about his
Yeah.
it's him and J Cole. No, not J Cole.
LL Cool J.
Jay-Z?
No, Jay-Z. There you go. Them two are at the top of the
The
top.
other J.
And then under that is Drake, but Drake, it's like there's a big difference between it's like number 1 and 2, the most like Joe, you should look this up really quick. Hip hop like income or something like that. It's like 1 and 2 or Jay-Z and P Diddy, and then but they're like way up there. They're like substantially like blow them two. They're pretty close, but then and third is Drake, but he's like not even close to them two. And then after that, it just falls.
You got it backwards.
Oh crap!
Diddy and Drake are on top.
What?
Diddy with 130 million, Drake with 94 million, and Jay-Z with 42 million.
Is this
That
like
can't-
this
what?
year's income or past year's income?
It's just, I think it's like net worth
What the fuck?
Whoa!
on Forbes from last year. So Jay-Z is half of what Drake is at third place.
Dang, that was I must have read this years ago. I was wrong.
Dude, Drake is uber popular.
Yeah,
Like, I'm pretty sure if he ran for president, he would win.
Canadian president.
Oh, true, huh? Mayor? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can't be president
Yeah.
because you have to be
American?
born and raised here.
Speaking of music, I feel like music is a good part of like hanging out summertime. You know, talk about pool parties and stuff, or hanging out at the pool, playing music. Is hip hop really like a summer music kind of?
I say certain songs.
Yeah. What is summer music?
Ooh.
I think it's. I don't think there's actually a summer
the Beach
music.
Boys.
That's hilarious.
I don't think there's such thing as summer music. It's just
Like the
whatever.
Beach Boys.
I think, like,
I mean, you can have a beach in the winter.
I said summer music.
Yeah. You can have a beach during the winter. That doesn't. There's always a beach. That's what I'm saying. It's Beach Boys, but I mean, technically, you still can hang out on the beach during the winter,
I mean, you kind of can.
but it's just gonna be freezing. But
I'm just asking, do you listen to different music in the summer versus any other time?
no,
I do.
Like when you're out at the pool, are
Yeah.
you playing the same shit you listen to in your car?
I don't. So,
yes,
yes.
I mean, Pandora has like summer pool party mixes.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I tend, whenever I think about summer, I tend to think about reggae. And I listen to reggae like a lot, but I'm more geared towards listening to like reggae and, you know, some Dirty Heads and stuff like that during the summer.
I mean, it's all up to your
And then when winter comes, it's death metal.
just dark.
Yeah. That's all I listen to.
I don't think there's such thing as summer music. I mean, yeah, there's songs like they'll talk about summer, and I see what you're saying, Steven.
Yeah.
But it's whatever you like, man.
I also think like summer is a more of a hyped up kind of a mood. So it's more like songs like if you are going with
upbeat.
rap, yeah, it's going to be like upbeat kind of stuff.
But then sometimes you gotta let the beat, you know, after like a banger, you gotta drop it down for a little bit and then come back with another banger. So you gotta switch it up back and forth.
Apparently,
Are you plugging his? Is he plugging his DJ
Ruben was a
career?
DJ in a past life.
Actually, I did try DJing. By the way, that pool party thing I was at last weekend, I did do some DJing
Yeah.
a little bit.
You pushed play.
No,
songs?
I did little scratch.
No, you didn't.
And then I fade in another song
No, you
in,
didn't.
and I
really-
swear,
I don't believe it.
I
really
swear, I
doubt
have
this right now.
pictures, but well, pictures don't really justify
Yeah.
it. But
Like 99.9% sure that's.
I have pictures of me doing backflips, but you know,
our next guest will confirm this. Hopefully, he'll. I gotta give him a little $20,
I
but
cannot
he will say.
confirm or deny.
quick Twitter.
But
I want to set up some speakers on the outside of the house, like in the backyard, in the pool area.
Are you gonna go like faux rocks or just like on top of the?
No, like in the soffits of the house.
That's really dope.
Hook it up, wire it through the roof into the receiver, so you can like cast it from your phone or whatever while you're outside. And
Dang, dude, what?
I found that speaker. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
So we were out at Lake Pleasant. I think it
Powell.
sorry, Lake Powell. Lake Pleasant's kind of lame.
Dang.
Ouch.
Shots.
To go for a week long on Lake
Oh
Pleasant.
yeah,
that's
you
a
don't
little.
go. Yeah, you don't go.
I guess you go camping. But anyways, we were on Powell for fun in September, I think. It was like the ass end of summer. We're out hiking around on the shore and stuff, and you know the water level changes, so shit gets exposed that is usually underwater.
Yeah.
And so we're hiking on this place where the water level was higher, and you could see like a boat had sunk there or something, or stuff had blown off a boat, and there's just like a canopy and stuff strewn out all over the place. And I'm looking around, and there's two waterproof like marine speakers hooked up to this canopy, and it's like in perfect shape, but it's attached to like this rope and wire, and it's like hung up on it.
Yeah.
And it looked like someone tried to yank another one off, but wasn't successful. And so like I unscrewed it and took it all apart to get it off, and screwed it all back together and brought it home and hooked it up to the receiver and plugged it in.
Works
It's
fine.
perfect, yeah. And
Holy.
it's like for 2 sets of speakers it was like $300 and $400.
Yeah, dude, those like good waterproof speakers
Yeah.
are a lot.
So I took one for free. I found it.
Dang.
Brought it back. We like paddleboarded it out there.
Yeah.
So I was like keeping it on my paddleboard, like trying to balance it so I didn't knock it off into the water and it just sinks into the lake.
That's awesome, dude. Come up is real.
So that'll be one of the speakers out there when I get it hooked up.
So let's talk about your hate for Lake Pleasant.
Well, for one, it's man-made, so it's
That is true.
not too exciting.
I mean, here in AZ, you got to take what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, is Lake what is it called? Saguaro also man-made?
Yeah,
All those.
they all are.
Yeah.
What about Bartlett?
I don't know.
Bartlett's pretty sweet.
I think they're all dammed up. I don't think we have
makes
natural
sense.
lakes here. We have rivers.
Yeah.
We have to dam the rivers up to make a lake.
Lakes.
You guys like going to a lake in the summer?
One of my favorite things.
None of us own a boat. None of our friends own boats.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
It's kind of a bad investment in Arizona.
yes and no.
I mean, if you got the means for it. I thought you were gonna say something, dude.
I'm just enjoying the salt. I'm on the salt kick right now.
But yeah, dude, one of my favorite things to do. I love Saguaro Lake, and there's a cool little spot. So like, you got to find a parking spot. You got to buy a parking spot in the city to get out there.
Steven always does this cool shit, but he never invites us.
Dude, you just talked about Lake Powell, and I didn't even know about this.
We were on a select invite list, so
Oh, okay.
We barely made the cut.
Yeah.
they're
barely.
like, we're running out of people. We got to fill the spots. Yeah, you guys want to?
We've asked everyone, so
Yeah, you guys are
you
kind
guys
of.
want to? Yeah.
All right. Well, I was at Lake Saguaro,
You have to buy like a recreation pass in town, like at Walgreens or something.
which I didn't know about the first time I went.
Could have told you that
Yeah.
if you invited me.
Sorry. So I went out there. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I went out there.
Inconsiderate.
And, some guy was leaving and he gave me his pass. And you have to walk through like a little thing, and it gets sketchy at some spots, but there's a cliff that you could jump off of. And then there's ASU spray painted on the side of the mountain.
Terrible.
Yeah. And apparently they throw raging parties there. So we got there like right when the party was kind of a little dying down. But yeah, it gets crazy out there. So FYI, if you guys want to go this summer, I'm down.
I'm busy that day.
Gosh dang it. That's why I don't invite you. And I want to buy I really want to buy what is it called?
Kayak.
Kayak, but there's inflatable canoes.
Canoe?
Yeah.
Canoe's the open bow one. Kayak is the closed.
Yeah, I want a canoe one. So you can have like people in there and
Paddleboards are cool too.
out here like in the lakes and stuff.
Yeah, I went on this paddleboarding trip. I wouldn't call it a trip. It was like a night where it's a full moon. We went out to Saguaro. Yeah, Saguaro. And you go kind of like right before the sun's going down. You paddleboard out to the middle of the lake. People got their boats all hooked up together. So they're playing music and the sun goes down and the full moon comes up and it's still really bright out, and you just like strap a cooler to the front of your paddleboard, like as big as you can, and then you're just hanging out drinking in front of this like string of boats that are playing music, and
That's so dope.
you go swim and hang out.
Let's make a pact right now to do this summer.
Yeah, and we rented the paddleboards, so
Okay, yeah, do that.
it was fun.
I always wanted to rent jet skis.
I think Ruben has a phobia of lakes. Or is that not you?
I almost drowned at the Salt River Lake, so
Oh God,
yeah.
the
But-
Salt River Lake.
Or the canoeing, or no, tubing.
Tubing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tubing.
Everybody almost died.
speaking of
there.
tubing, that's really fun.
Yes, dude. I good point.
Have we been with you?
No, I went one time in my entire life.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
That's something I do at least once or twice a summer. So you pay, I think it's $20. You get to rent the tube. You get it's basically a decommissioned school bus. They drive you up to the top of the river. You get out and you just go back down to where you started. And it's usually about 4-hour ride. You're sitting in the tube in the sun, baking your ass off, drinking and floating. That's it.
Dude, it's one of the best times.
It doesn't
Every day.
sound too exciting when you talk about it.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Except when you almost drown.
I think because it's almost like going to a party on a river.
Right.
Because there's little groups of people and they're all outgoing. You can talk to whoever.
You tie your rafts up with your friends, and the people
Yeah.
are passing by you, and
Dude,
it's really social.
Is marshmallows a thing?
It is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because like I was like getting pelted by marshmallows. I was throwing
The DJ?
marshmallows. Yes, he was there.
I'm so alone.
But dude, like, so talking about the river, I get on the river, right? I literally my first sit down on the tube, flips, crack my head.
No.
Yep, crack my head against the rocks.
No, you
underneath.
didn't.
I swear. And then everybody thought I died, like right away, and I lost my sunglasses, like right when I sat down. Yeah. People were like, "Are you okay?"
I have this saying that if you don't have a story to tell when you were at the river, you didn't actually go to the river.
Dang.
You didn't actually go tubing.
I like
Because
that.
every time I've been tubing, there's some story like someone gets too drunk and is throwing up. Ruben almost drowned.
Mm-hmm.
We get stuck on rocks because there's like low water areas where like the bottom of the river is higher.
Yeah.
It's flowing fast, and when you're strapped together with all these tubes, you got rope. They'll hang up on rocks, and you get stuck there. So like your ass is bumping on the rocks, and then someone has to fix the rope and untie it. And there was one time where that happened, and I'm like, all right, I'll get up. The water's like ankle deep, and like no one's moving because the rope's just hung up on a rock. So I get up, unhook a rope from a rock, unhook a rope from a rock, get the last one. The whole pack just takes off down the river. I'm like standing there with my like hands in my pants. What do I do? There's only one way down the river, right?
Yeah.
So I just like walk as far as I can, and I get in the water and just put my ass down first, and I'm just hitting every rock on the way down. Like my back, my ass is like I'm getting a little worried here. Like if I hit something wrong, I'm gonna fucking drown.
Yeah. Jesus. Let's talk about your drowning experience though.
I'm a really weak swimmer.
And it just like the current just took you?
Ruben and I were having some fun, so we're like, usually you go to the bathroom and you take a leak in the river, right?
By the way, you will get over your fear of public peeing because you're holding on and you're looking people in the eye.
And everyone knows when you're taking a
Yeah,
piss because
you're
you're
just
just doing that little.
Yeah.
So,
then
do
you
you
get
want me to tell it for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So Ruben's like, let's run to the shore and take a piss, and then run back to the river real quick and catch up to the tubes. Well, there's this area where it's flowing kind of fast, so we get off the tubes and we swim really quick to the edge and we go take a piss, and we're running back to the edge of the water, and we look up and the tubes are they're going. So we're like, let's run across the shore as fast as we can because we're not going to swim faster than we can run. So we're running parallel to the tubes. We're catching up, and we get to this area where it's just trees. And we're like, we can't run any further. So we jump in the water, and we just start swimming downstream as fast as we can. And I'm booking it, dude. I'm like Michael Phelps, you know? Yeah. And I get up to the tubes, and I turn around. I'm like, Ruben is gone. I don't know where he went. I have no idea where he is.
Yeah.
And so I grab onto the tubes, and you can stand there. It's about waist deep. I'm just holding on to this like group of 10 people, like keeping the tubes from flowing downhill.
Yeah.
And people start trying to swim upstream to get to Ruben. They're not moving. They're like full on swimming, not moving anywhere. They're like, all right, guys, you got to go to the shore, then go up.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know who got to you because I was just sitting there holding the tubes. What was the rest of the story?
I was just when I was swimming, like jumping in the water, I was swimming, and like I'm really a horrible swimmer. I didn't pass all my swimming classes when I was younger, so I retook a class like 7 times and couldn't pass like the beginner level. I'm really bad at swimming. Yeah, me and water don't. I mean, anyways, not the point.
You drink it, you don't swim in it?
Yeah.
There you go.
So I was swimming, and one of the things I really suck at is like swimming and know how to breathe. I don't.
It's like the essential part of swimming.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
I swim like this, face down in the water. So I'm going. I'm like, I'm running out of air. Oh crap! I'm seriously gonna start like, all that stuff, and like
Pick your head up.
Yeah, I know. I'm not that smart, so I kept going, and then I like last minute I was like, oh, like I happened to make it to like this little cliff, whatever. I grabbed, and I get up and just like, I was like completely. I was there for a good like 10 minutes just trying to catch my breath because I was like, holy crap!
What the hell?
And then
dude?
one of my friends came by like, you're all right? I was like, yep, just catching my breath.
Oh my god.
So.
Yeah, everybody almost dies at the river.
I got a little tip for you. So if you're like having trouble swimming, just go on your back and swim because it's really easy to float and you don't have to try too hard to swim.
That makes sense.
But
Or
hindsight.
Or or life vest?
I wouldn't judge you if you wore one because people should probably be wearing them.
Like me.
No, in general, like with how drunk people get and how strong that river gets
Yeah, dude. 4 hours of straight drinking, you're gonna be.
in the sun
Yeah.
with usually no food.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, pro tip. Subway sandwiches.
Yeah.
Subway sandwiches?
Pro tip, yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Because you don't have to make anything because it's always, that takes time making stuff, all like, getting ready.
Yeah.
And they're open early, actually.
They are. Usually for breakfast.
Yeah. Get a foot long,
It comes in a waterproof bag.
That is true.
You can throw it in the cooler,
done.
eat half early and eat half later.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that kind of sucked to make like a sandwich and you're like,
Yeah.
pass the mayonnaise, bro.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough. I think I ate right before I went. Pro tip for me, wear a long sleeve shirt because you could take it off, put it back on.
Yeah.
You've only been once. Don't.
Put it back on.
You've only been
Dude,
once.
you I've seen people and they're just like burnt.
Yeah, you just got to reapply sunscreen like every hour.
Let's not call it pro tips. Call it amateur tip.
Yeah, it's
Could
true.
we do
I've
that?
only been once. You're correct.
I don't
sir.
think I've ever seen someone wear a long sleeve shirt.
I did.
Not in my like friend group, but
No. What else?
Now, that's why he doesn't come with us.
that's a
why.
noob tip.
Yeah,
not a pro
why.
tip.
yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Anything else, Steven? Do you want to add?
No, I want
good.
you guys to invite me next time you go, though.
You don't invite us to shit, so it's
Dude,
a
that
two-way
was
street.
years ago.
We
I
haven't
invite you
been-
guys to everything I do.
You
now.
invite us at the last minute.
True.
That's when I plan things. So that I know that I'm going.
We have schedules, calendars,
I'm sorry, guys.
Why don't we have like a friends calendar?
because
Ooh.
I don't know if it would work out.
Like a friends group and
I
you
would-
just put what you're doing?
I wouldn't
a
like
Google
that.
calendar with friends stuff. Like
I wouldn't like that.
Why?
Think about it. Well, not think about it, but if, say, you're open between 5 and
oh, I'm not
10.
saying put all of your stuff on there. Like,
Jesus, dude, it's like a meeting. Like, it's work now.
Like you're open on Saturday from 5 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
why aren't you gonna come hang out with us?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have nothing going on.
I meant more of the effect of like
Oh,
planning things like the river. We're going to the river on this day at this time, and it's on the calendar.
that's the same thing as the Facebook events.
Yeah, but someone has to create that and like invite people to it. And
Same thing with the calendar.
no, the calendar is just like one invite. Everyone sees it all the time.
It's just there.
Oh,
But what I think would be tough was like when events like how you guys were the last invites or whatever.
That was a joke. We weren't.
Oh, fuck you guys. No, but like, let's say you have a situation like that. Are you just gonna put busy from this time to this time?
No, that you don't have to put like your daily schedule in. I'm
Okay.
just saying when you plan a
Makes
trip,
sense.
that way you don't have
It's
to
on
like
there.
invite everyone. Like, oh hey, I'm doing this, and tell people. It's
Yeah.
just like it's on the calendar.
That's true.
And if you want to go, you can like figure it out from there.
We do have one friend that travels so much that I don't know if I should hit him up like at all. Sometimes
For work or for fun?
for work and like if I had his schedule, I'd be texting him all the time.
I went to Sedona this. I guess it's not really summer. It was last month. No, it was in. Holy crap, that was in February.
It's summer here.
I would go to Sedona in the summer because there's a lot of hiking and stuff, and it's cooler up north.
Sure.
But I went to Sedona, and they have this like Buddhist park where they have like all these prayer lines and like this temple thing, and they have a guy there doing that chant. I was like, man, this is like really cool. It's like kind of peaceful and stuff.
Mhm.
It was chill.
That's pretty dope.
But it's like in this neighborhood, it's really hard to find. You have to look it up to find it. And I don't know. It's like you're supposed to like respect everything. It's like very,
That's pretty cool though.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like a different atmosphere. I
Yeah.
guess. But Sedona's kind of like that where it's very natural and
Yeah.
down to earth kind of, yeah, like hippie sort of. It's different.
Dude, I love going up north for the summer. There's two spots that are my favorite. One, it's called Grasshopper Point. It's not a lot of people know about it. It's like a little,
I've never heard of it.
yeah, it's you're going up, you just take a little road down. And actually there's three spots that I really like now. Grasshopper Point, you take a little road down and it's kind of secluded.
what road? I mean, where exactly? What city?
It's a secret.
It's
Oh.
a secret, dude.
Oh.
You can actually just Google it. But yeah, there's like a little like jump off spot. It's probably like 10 feet. It's probably like jumping from your roof.
Even your cliff diving.
I'm just
Jumping,
like it.
diving and jumping. What do you call
Jumping.
it? Okay.
Because diving, I think, is like head first.
Right.
I'm not down with that. But some local, I went there for senior ditch day for high school. And some locals were also there. And they told us about a hidden spot that you had to like climb up the mountain and you could get even higher and jump off of. And it's like 50 feet or so.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And I was young and crazy. So I said, fuck it. Like, oh, no. One of my buddies was like, listen, if you do it, I'll do it naked. So I was like,
I gotta do it.
All right, I gotta fucking do it. So I went up there and it was scary as hell. And I remember there's rocks and there's only like a little spot that you can really land. And you have to make sure to push yourself out or else you're gonna hit rock. Like if you just jump, rock.
That's the problem with cliff jumping though, is that when you jump out,
Yeah.
you're falling far, so you're jumping out pretty far.
Yeah, you're
It's-
going that way.
It's hard to judge
Yeah.
how far out you're jumping because you're so high.
Yeah. And so I decided, fucking, I'm gonna go for it. I went for it and I looked down last second just to make sure I'm not gonna fucking hit rocks and die. So I looked down. The water was so like rushed up, it broke the little ligament that's on top of my mouth right here.
Oh no!
Of your lip.
Like underneath the upper lip,
Yeah.
that little like vertical. Yeah.
Ripped it. Right. So like I got out of the water and I was like smiling because it was pretty cool. And people were like, dude, you're fucking hella bleeding.
Yeah.
And it was just that.
We went to Fossil Creek one time. You can jump off of there.
Yeah.
It's probably like 30 feet, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Enough to be like, all right, that was fun, but I'm not doing it again. And this girl jumped, and she picked her legs up at the last second.
I was there.
Thighs just smack.
Yes.
I don't know if it's that day or the next day, but the back of her legs were black and blue from like
Yeah.
her ass down to her knees.
Dude, that
It was
horrible.
bad. You heard it too, and you're like, oh,
There was quite
felt
a
it.
the smack.
there was quite a bit of people there too.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh!"
There was like a silence before
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, that.
Yeah,
We have it good here. You can just drive hour and a half, 2 hours north, and you're 4,000 to 5,000 feet elevation higher than where we are now, and you're like 20 to 30 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
So when it's like 120 here, it's like 80 or 90 up there in the day.
Yeah. It's one of the huge benefits of living in Arizona, I think.
We have not every. We have quite a bit of ranging climates,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
And no natural natural disasters,
Yeah,
pretty much.
We have like flash floods, but
Flash floods, yeah, but they're
That's about
pretty. I want to say they're pretty easy to avoid.
You have to be stupid. People that do die or get stuck in them are the ones that try to cross low water crossings when there's water flowing.
And we have that new law. It's a Arizona dumb driver law.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like literally called something like that.
If you
Are you
get
serious?
if you get
Mhm.
stuck, it's not like you have to pay for it to get out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
emergency services won't. They'll do it, but you have to pay for it. I
Yeah.
think that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's
Because
funny.
it says do not cross when
Yeah.
flooded, and they go and
They do it anyways.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So
Isn't like, so like if you go to have a soup eye, isn't like the flash floods up there though, like just random? Like
Those are-
there's like a
that one,
rain.
yeah.
somewhere.
Didn't I talk about that on a
don't-
previous episode? I think I did.
You might. I think we.
But
I know we talked about
like
it.
all the water, not all the water, but a lot of the water from the state funnels down into that area,
Yeah.
and so it funnels into this canyon, and everything just flows through that canyon. So
Right.
it can rain. You would see like clear skies and get hit with this flash flood,
Right.
Because it happens so far upstream.
See, at
like-
that point, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, that is like actually changed the direction of rivers because it's flooded so much. It'll change
No
the
way.
water. There's like new waterfalls because of floods.
Holy, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's moved waterfalls basically.
That's pretty cool though.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. I don't know the rest of the song.
Good summer music, dude.
There's no such thing.
I know, right? This guy.
See what I'm saying? It's just like it can go with it. Waterfalls, even though it's not really what it's taught.
You're just a hater, bro.
I love TLC.
You're just a hater.
Whatever.
Hater.
I'm not a hater. I just think it's whatever you want. You know. Like I listen to Motorhead
You're
during the summer.
You're disclaimering right now. I listen to all types of music every time of the year.
I don't listen to genres, or I don't hear genres.
I don't see genres.
Whatever. I love music. It's
Another
all
good
to
thing
me.
about Arizona is the availability of golf courses and the availability of when you can golf at those golf courses. You can golf 365 days a year. Well, granted, they're open on holiday days. But in the summer, it's hot as balls, but it's really cheap.
That's true.
You can get no one wants to do it, so they're gonna drop the prices. But you can get a good round of golf at a course that's really good for $20, $25, $30.
True.
When normally it's like $80, $100, $120 in the winter. So I golf a lot in the summer, which is kind of ass backwards, but
it's cheaper.
it is, dude.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I paid $20. I'm just gonna play 13 holes because that's all I can survive this heat. And I don't feel bad about leaving early, you know.
Yeah. I think this is almost an ad for Arizona, but we do have like spring training here as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dude, and that's such a good time too.
Excuse me?
Summer training or spring training?
Yeah. You're switching topics now.
Bro.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
We don't have a spring
vibes. We don't.
We don't have a spring.
We don't.
It's spring right now, right?
Technically, I believe it is still spring.
It's 100 degrees.
Not
It's
for
spring.
us.
No,
not for Arizona.
it's summer training. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But yes, we do. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's something that like I definitely like doing too. Like, just to get out of the heat is watching a lot of sports, and spring training is kind of in the sun, but it's another good time.
Just an FYI, summer 2018 in the Northern Hemisphere will begin on Thursday, June 21st, and will end on September 22nd.
Summer doesn't start till June.
Yeah.
What?
And we're already in the hundreds, like region.
Good luck to us.
Welcome to Arizona.
Yeah. What the hell?
Dude, so the Cactus League in Arizona for spring training. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a minute.
What's Cactus League?
It's like a spring training league. You
Yeah,
practice. It's not like, like National League, American League.
So
No,
here's
I
what
don't
it
know.
is.
Like, say,
AFL and
I'll break it down for you.
yeah, I really have no idea. I never heard.
There's a MLB,
Okay.
right? Then they have like grades underneath that.
Okay.
So it's people that want to make it to the.
like kind of like minor league.
It's almost like minor leagues, and the Cactus League here is like a bunch of I want to say AAA teams, but Michael Jordan played on the Scottsdale Scorpions.
No. Cactus League is spring training of MLB teams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I thought it was. Okay.
No. I think it's like Cactus League is like a division of spring training.
Gotcha.
Like American League and National League.
Oh, okay.
But the
there's-
Cactus League is only in Arizona.
Okay.
So the Cactus League consists of Diamondbacks, Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Indians, Rockies, Royals, Angels, Dodgers, Brewers, Athletics, Padres, Giants, Mariners, and Rangers. All play in Arizona.
That's everybody who has a stadium here. There's stadiums here.
There
For each
are,
team.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stadiums, Salt River Indian Community, Mesa, Glendale, Goodyear, Surprise, Tempe, Phoenix, everywhere. Scottsdale,
That's right.
Peoria.
That's right. There's a league though for AAA teams.
There
as well.
is,
That-
but
that's
Cactus
focused
League
here. Yeah.
Yeah, Cactus League is like the spring. I think it's the spring training league. But most of the people that play in spring training are like the AAA players, right?
Yeah. You know what? Like one thing that I love about Arizona though. So during the spring training time, I love going out to like bars and clubs, and the usual pickup line is like, "Yeah, I'm here and I'm a baseball player." And
You use that?
No. I haven't
okay.
used it.
Yeah.
But I love people watching, right? And I see this all the time. And it works. I know people that's fallen victim to this.
Same.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you look like Puerto Rican or
Yeah, if you look like decently athletic and then just like, Puerto Rican or
Right.
Cuban or whatever, you're in.
is that a pro tip?
That's a pro tip. Single through training, come to Arizona and just say you're a baseball player.
Make sure you always respect your women and everything, or respect whoever you're seeing.
Disclaimer.
I'm
King,
face palming
dude.
right now.
Yeah. Just make a Google page saying that you're a baseball player.
Just because you stretch the truth doesn't mean you're lying, right?
That's true. You probably play like minor league or
Yeah.
I mean,
When I was
Little
12, I played. Yeah.
yeah.
When
Baseball player.
When I had my Tinder account, I rounded up my height
To the nearest foot.
to the nearest foot.
No,
Yeah,
you didn't.
And no. I'm just
That's
kidding.
awesome.
Dude, that's one thing that's like, I mean, it kind of bothers me, but it doesn't affect me. Is the height, like, I'm going to call it heightism. Like,
Heightism.
girls if you say you're like 6 foot, girls are like, that's an instant turn on, right?
Yes.
But if you're like 5'6", it's like, oh, I don't even want to talk to that person.
Yeah, it's
like you
pretty
could be the
fucked up.
coolest, like richest, most successful fucking dude, but if you're like not tall,
Done.
that could be a turn off already.
Yeah.
That bothers me. Like I don't have the problem, but you know.
That does kind of suck. Being 5'9" myself.
That's like a little more than average, right?
I think it is.
You're rounding up.
I'm 5'9".
Okay.
Wait, you're my same height, bro. We're 5'9".
You're rounding up.
Ruben's not 5'9".
Are we not 5'9"?
Nope.
Yes, we are, dude. For this podcast, yes, we are.
Joey, can you cut this out?
Yeah. We're still like 5'4". But yeah, I've seen it and it's crazy. I've seen it with just like tall friends too. Like we're walking out of restaurants and people are just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just draws attention.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm like tall enough to be like a spectacle like that. Like people don't look at me like, whoa. Yeah. Not that I notice.
I think it's an instant like thing though. Like you look up,
Right.
you know. So it helps.
On that whole image, like body image kind of thing, summer is a big thing for body images.
That is very true.
Another thing at going to Food City to get some tequila.
Oh snap!
We saw this girl walking across the street. It's hot out, and her shorts were like not very long. They were really short.
I'm almost positive they were swim trunks.
They might have been, but she wasn't wearing like a cover up for her top. It was like a regular
It was
t-shirt.
a regular t-shirt. You're right.
I think she's just wearing like really short shorts.
Dude, that was half her ass cheek. Though.
It was.
That's so crazy.
So like when you're in the pool and you're wearing just shorts or whatever, like swim trunks,
Yes.
are you guys like self-conscious about your image?
I am a little bit.
A little bit, or are you being like
I'm honest. Yeah. I'm
just a little bit?
Actually, a lot. I don't know why. I all of a sudden got like paranoid.
That's my question. Is like why? Because you've been working out more than you ever have in your life.
True.
But now you're more self-conscious about your body?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I know, right?
Because you're probably in the best shape of your life right now, right?
I could be better.
What?
That's the reason why.
That's an always excuse.
I think because you're just focusing on it instead of not giving a fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now it's aware. You're aware of your body.
Yeah. Yeah.
And before you're just
There
like,
was
I
a
don't
few
give fuck.
episodes ago where Ruben is like talking about work and like stamping his own plans, and he's like, sometimes I'm not too sure. I'm like, that's a confidence issue. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I think it's just all confidence, man. It's other people don't care as much as you think.
Dude, people don't give a fuck. Actually,
No,
I think I care more.
that's what I'm saying. People don't care as much as you think.
Yeah. No, I
But
think
you care because of why?
because it's me.
No, but like, why does it matter to you?
It matters to me because I always think I could be better. That's the only reason why.
Better than what you are now?
Yeah, yeah. I always think like it's always a strive to be better in some way. Okay, like
So you're never satisfied.
no, because I never want to be because I want to keep going further. If that makes sense.
It does, but it's a little depressing.
No, it's not. It keeps me going.
dude, just to add to that, the most self-conscious people that I know are the buffest people that I know.
That it's ass backwards, but
Yeah, it is. And then the people that like don't give a shit,
Yeah.
it's usually like out of shape people. But like, dude, literally no one fucking cares. And like, you just got to tell yourself that because most people are self-conscious. Joey, you're a fucking anomaly. Yeah, most people are like self-conscious about like, you know, their bodies or whatever. But
Yeah.
as long as you don't give a fuck, everybody's cool.
I mean, I've been skinny my whole life, and I've been made fun of for being skinny, but it's like,
Skinny's not bad though. It's bad if you get made fun of if you're, you know, at the other end.
I mean, that's what you think, but you have no idea,
That is true.
right?
That is
Why
true.
is it any different from being like overweight?
That's true, I guess. Because that could, I see what you mean.
So like, either you're making fun of someone one way or you're making fun of someone the other way. It doesn't matter.
Dude, people get made fun of for looking too pretty.
I know.
Fucking, so I was watching this, I don't know what it, no, my girl was watching this, and there's an interview with like Adriana Lima, and they're asking her like, hey, like, what's the worst part of your entire life? She's like, oh, I used to get made fun of a lot for being too pretty. I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. People make fun of you for everything. Doesn't matter. Just don't care.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't care.
I just don't understand, like, I mean, I understand you're always striving to be better. Like that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But there's a point where you have to be like, you're satisfied with who you are, but I still want to be better. You said you like are never satisfied.
No, I just want to be better. I just feel like I feel like there's things that I could or that I should be doing, or things that I should do to better myself.
But is there ever a point where you sit down and you're like, I'm happy with where I am physically or emotionally or whatever?
Yeah, there's times. I mean, I take like 10 seconds and be like, okay.
10 seconds.
I mean, yeah, I'm very grateful where I'm at and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm considering that for me, I am very happy where I'm at. But
Why is there a but?
but it's just like I'm doing great.
Cut it there, dude.
But
Stop.
I could do better. That's all. That's all it is. It's just like I don't want to stop.
You should. I feel like you should definitely be happy with wherever the fuck you're at, even if you're like overweight or skinny. And if you are working towards a goal, just I don't know, like that about yourself. Like you are working towards something. It's just like
maybe
fuck
I'm just
it,
not
like
understanding.
I'm here at this point.
But
It happens, dude.
Yeah, it's just
Everybody gets self-conscious.
yeah.
Yeah.
so is there a point where you're like, I'm gonna wear a shirt when I go into the pool today?
So personally, I've seen this, right? And I don't like it.
You don't like when other people do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you have a big old pimple on your back or something. That might be why.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Just go fucking shirtless, man. No one cares.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just own it.
Just own it, and people will like you for owning it.
True.
So
I'm all about like faking it till you make it. Just have confidence, even if it's not real,
yes,
and it'll be better. Your life will be better.
yeah, that is true. That's a big one, actually. I feel like I fake it till I make it with most of my life. I still haven't made it with anything.
Dude, you are making it. Your whole introduction
Making it-
story, man, it was like,
making it drunk. Fucking margaritas.
dude, your whole introduction story was like a documentary on self-help and like
I was talking to someone about that too recently. They're like, holy crap. Oh, it was our mutual friend on the kickball. Well, not a kickball team this year, but Joey, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, it's me, Steven, Joey. And he was like, oh, Steven, holy crap. This story, though. He listened.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
Who listened? Oh,
we'll talk about it
Okay.
after. But
we
yeah,
won't talk about it. But
probably not.
Probably not. We'll forget.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Were they at the game yesterday?
Yes. But not on the team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So,
cool.
yeah.
I'm glad to be appreciated.
Yeah.
One way or
Like
another.
if I was you, I would be more happy than I am. How do I explain this? If I was in your position, I would be like more grateful and happy than I am in my own position.
So,
Does that make sense?
yes. But a huge deal with me. This is going to be like an intervention almost.
Yeah, we're getting a little off topic.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
I don't feel like I belong in a lot of like in certain circles. Yeah, it's weird.
That's that whole self-image
So
thing.
I've been getting a lot better about it though.
Yeah.
So like before, I definitely felt like I didn't belong, and I know throughout my entire college like career, I guess you would call it, I didn't feel like I belonged. But now I'm starting to get into my own.
But no one even knows your background story.
Nope.
So how could they even
It's
judge
there.
you for that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's an irrational like thought.
I mean, all this is like obvious, but
Yeah.
that,
I think
irrational. You're right. It's all irrational.
It's all irrational. Now that I've grown to like a frontal lobe tax or whatever, now I'm 25 years old. I think that's when
Yes.
it stops growing.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Your forehead does stick out a little bit.
Dude,
I'm just kidding.
you noticed
I
it.
remember the episode where Ruben's like, "You kind of have a lazy eye."
Oh,
and you're like,
fuck, man.
Jared from 3rd grade.
Yeah, fuck. What was I gonna say?
Your frontal lobe, you're developed.
Yes.
You're
so
realizing.
I like now my confidence is definitely going through the roof, and I'm like, no one fucking gives a shit. Literally, no one cares.
No one does.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're like realizing that.
Yeah, and like as long as you're a good person, like no one cares what you look like, act like
Yeah.
just be cool, be
I,
nice.
I do believe in karma. Like,
Karma's a big deal.
I do believe in that, as in like be nice to everyone, and then
It'll come back.
yeah, it definitely comes. It's paid off for me. I think it's really paid off. But I mean, yeah, just
Let's get back to the topic.
Summer vibes,
Like body image. When you go to a pool and you see people in the pool, you're not like, oh, that person's unattractive, or like that person has a like birthmark on their back.
Yeah,
You don't
never
even
think. You
no,
never think
no,
about
why
that?
not? No.
But you said you like to people watch. That isn't something that you're like, oh fuck that person. Oh look at
No.
that guy.
So I do the opposite. I think I'm more like I naturally lean towards the positive side. So like if there's like some fat
So
dude,
you check out the ripped dude. You're like, man, you're just Myron.
kind of dude. Nah. No, like let's say there's some dude and like he's a little out of shape or whatever, but he's just like owning it and like just having fun. I'm like, fuck yeah, like that dude's awesome.
The thing is all there. Everyone's there just to have a good time. Like it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it's tough, man. Everybody's self conscious about it, but
Yeah.
no one gives.
That's
a
what I'm
shit.
trying to say. Like proof here is that when you go to a place, you're not out there looking at people, wondering why they look this way or
No.
Sometimes like.
No, I'm not.
Sometimes when it's the opposite too, though, like when someone's too good looking, like it happens to me at the beginning of every pool season where like it's just like, what the fuck?
why do you try so hard?
Why do you look so good? No, I'm just like, why did God bless
Oh,
you so
yeah.
good? You know, like what the hell? And I get used to it like towards the end, but as sometimes it's like a fucking car crash. You're just like, why are you so like
Train wreck.
Yeah, you're just like, what the fuck? But yeah, I get used to it.
So moral of the story is nobody cares what you look like.
No,
one
no.
cares.
And
No.
even if they did, it's fleeting. It's like the hour that they're there,
Yeah.
and then they'll forget about it.
Yes.
Yeah, no one cares.
In all honesty, people care too much about themselves to even care about other people.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I care about more myself than like. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We were
Nobody
talking
even
about,
knows what
yeah,
you're
no,
talking
like,
about.
but wait, right
like,
now.
like we went to the pool and you're like, oh, I got this flabby flag.
Yeah. But it's
Nobody even knows what
no,
you're talking
no one,
about.
No one knows what we're talking. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like it's for that doesn't mean me. But I understand it's just me. That's like it's something for me. It's weird.
Yeah.
But
The craziest thing too, though, like I've always fucking heard this, and I don't know if it's true or not, but like confidence is the biggest turn on, like for
Yeah. The opposite
as
sex.
guys, yeah, for the opposite sex or whatever.
Same sex or whatever you celebrate.
Yeah, whatever you want. But yeah, so as long as you own it, you're good to go.
Fade till you make it.
Yeah.
get in the pool.
One of the people that I've known in my entire life that gets the most whatever they like, whether it's opposite or same sex.
ladies.
Yeah, it's the ladies. He's definitely overweight, but he's just so fucking
I'm
confident.
not that fat.
Joey. It was Joey. Oh shit.
Really though?
No, yeah, dude.
He's like
He's
just
one of
really
the
confident.
He's just super confident, dude. And like his girlfriends throughout, I've known him since like middle school. All of his girlfriends have been very, very hot, and it's not the person you're thinking about.
Do we even know this person?
No,
Okay.
he has the same name, but no. Dude, you're licking my fucking.
He's taking your salt.
He's taking my salt right now.
So you were saying,
bro?
Dude, your lips are gonna be like dried up slugs by the time this is over.
It's all.
Can you feel it?
Mm-hmm. And I cut myself on a sandwich the other day right here.
Oh, dude, those are the worst cuts.
Yeah.
Was it toasted? I mean, how do
No,
you
it was
cut
just
yourself on a sandwich?
it was well the
It's like tripping on flat ground.
Blade grass, like took you out.
the cheese was pretty sharp on there. Thank
Was
you.
it American?
I want a sound pad for. What do you guys do?
Come on, that was a good one.
Dude, I love
pretty good
puns.
one.
I love puns.
The cheese was.
That was a pretty good.
Was it extra sharp?
I can't do puns, dude.
It's
That
like
was pretty
dad
good.
jokes, man.
Yeah.
Do
Pretty
you want to hear the
good.
greatest
Wait.
dad joke of all time?
You can't
Please.
you can't do puns, or you don't like puns.
No, I don't like. I don't think I personally do puns.
Okay,
But go ahead.
So
like it wasn't punny at all.
God damn it! I can't do that.
No?
Like my mind doesn't work that way. Go ahead.
So this was a couple years ago. Joey and I were driving around looking for.
Where's this again?
It's one of the greatest stories of all time.
The one joke
I'm
we've been
excited.
told correctly.
Yeah. I probably told.
He actually got me on one joke.
Yeah, I think that's why it was the greatest part about it.
He has to relive it every time. Go ahead, dude.
Every time I meet someone new, I have to tell them the story. So, him and I were driving around, and we're looking for houses at the time, rent houses and stuff like that. And out of the blue, I tell Joey, I was like, Joey, I look up to you. You can hear in his voice, wait, what? Really? I was like, yeah, because you're taller than me. Ba-dum-dum.
Oh God.
It was so bad.
I hate it.
If that, come on,
I hate it so much.
that's Joey. What do you
It's
call
good.
it? Punny, punny.
Yeah. Especially if you looked at him like,
Yeah,
you know, I
yeah.
look up to you.
I just shook my head.
Yeah.
He said
Walked
no.
away.
He laughed and said, "Wow, wow."
It's hilarious.
What do you guys do to get out of the heat in the summer?
Stay inside,
Obviously. But what do you do inside?
play board games.
Really?
Yeah, we play board games.
As we're getting older, I feel like board games is becoming more and more of a thing.
Monopoly. That brings the worst out of everyone.
I've only finished one Monopoly game
I have never finished one.
in my entire life. Never.
I used to play with my like parents, and we would start a game. It would just sit there on the dinner table for like a week, and we just like get to it every once in a while.
That's hilarious.
Those games last too long.
We were trying to do a speed round. It kind of went by a little bit faster.
Yeah, what do we call it? Ghetto rules or hood rules?
Yeah, hood rules.
You can like steal money from people or what?
Break yourself.
Hey, I'll give you a beer if you give me $100.
It was like, I don't know. It was just real sketchy.
Real fast. If
Yeah.
they didn't buy it, we auctioned off really quick. Is that part of the rules?
I don't
I
know.
think
if
that
it is.
might be a rule.
Oh,
No, I don't know.
I don't think it is a rule. Yeah, we did auctions. We did like deals right away. I gave somebody like $1,000 for one of their spots like on the first go around.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I try to incorporate a lottery into it.
Yeah.
I got to work on that. I think we can do it.
Oh, you did do lottery, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a lottery, but I think I need to kind of practice that and see if I can make a better way to run it better.
We're
It's
trying
kinda,
to do like loans and bail bonds.
yeah, ooh, yeah, yeah. Loan sharks.
Yeah.
There's
But,
there's some cool games like strategy games that I've been looking up to play that are really fun. I bought that one, Betrayal on the House on the Hill or whatever. That's really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're like going through a haunted house and like checking all these rooms and stuff, and one person becomes like possessed by some demon, and then the game turns from like 6 people against each other to 5 people against this one person that's like haunted.
That's pretty cool.
It's sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of like intricacies
Yeah.
to it, but it's fun once you get the hang of it.
As long as you have like a good group of friends.
You
and
guys, I'm
you're
assuming you
getting
didn't play that.
No.
I don't get out very often.
You
What?
You
You're
borrowed
here.
it. You brought it. You brought that game when you guys played board games.
Oh, we only played Monopoly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That took us the entire time.
What about video games? You guys play video games in the summer?
Fortnite. What's up?
Fortnite.
Hit me up.
Fucking Fortnite.
Razor 582.
Take
If you want to get on, let me know.
Take it over, dude.
Let me know.
If you don't play Fortnite, you're not cool. That's pretty much how that fad is going right now.
I'm not cool at all. People are doing like dances and like
Yeah, there was a dance challenge.
for that.
There's like emotes in the game,
Okay.
like dance emotes. Fortnite put on a challenge where you record yourself on YouTube dancing, and
Yeah.
they pick the best, like community voted the best dance,
What?
and that'll be put into the game.
What?
Yeah,
Fuck, man. That's pretty cool.
it is.
I still have a PS3. We'll talk about it later.
Summer's coming,
Well,
Yeah.
you couldn't trade in your truck for an Xbox.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
or a PC, whatever, you know.
No,
Yeah.
don't even. Sorry.
But I think video games is a good time. What else do you guys? I personally, for video games, I definitely like going somewhere to play video games. So like Dave and Buster's,
Cobra Arcade.
Cobra.
That's
fucking
like a bar,
arcade.
right?
Yeah,
An
it's
arcade bar.
mostly a
Yeah.
bar.
That's like old school arcade games, though. Mm-hmm. That's
feel like-
fun.
At a certain time, it just turns into a bar because like if you're playing games, you kind of like people look down on you.
It is a little weird. It's a weird atmosphere, but
Yeah.
I always. Why
like
do you-
at night.
Why do you care what people think about what you
Damn,
do?
dude, full circle. You got me. Yeah. I've been there like a handful of times and
Dave and Buster's or Cobra?
No, Cobra I've been a handful of times. Dave
How
and
much-
Buster's, I know the games by memory.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Like, if you go to Dave and Buster's for a night,
yes.
ignore the alcohol, the food. How much do you spend on games?
$40.
That's for yourself?
Dude, I go hard.
I go with like $40 for 2 people or 3.
And that lasts
maybe.
you the night?
It does
That's
actually.
pretty good.
It's not. It's relatively cheap. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than the casino.
Yeah. Which we don't talk
those
about.
games. Those games cost a lot of money.
Those games rip you off.
Yeah, I never win.
I'm pretty sure they're rigged.
Wait.
Yeah.
Never win.
There you go. You're getting it now. You're getting it
Okay.
now. Yeah.
I used to win. Oh my guys, I fucking love the casino.
Have you ever heard of a successful gambler?
I would have been the first.
That's not a real thing.
Poker players.
There's actually like international. You have to do it like international waters and stuff like that.
Poker players, that's like a sport. That's not like gambling.
Well, they are throwing money on the table.
I know, but
so.
like,
I feel there's a skill involved.
do you know what I
with it.
mean?
Yeah, like the machine, I'll gamble.
yeah.
because there's no skill.
Right.
But like, yeah, poker, there's a skill.
Like it's professional poker. It's not like gambling poker. There's a buy-in, right?
Yes.
To those tournaments.
Yes.
So I don't know. Would you consider that gambling?
No, because usually you get if you're good, you get sponsored. To
Like
go
they're
in.
playing poker to win the tournament, not to beat the dealer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Blackjack for me, I'm not in a deficit for blackjack. I'm like
All right.
pretty positive.
But overall, you're not a successful gambler.
I kind of am though.
You in your lifetime, you've won more money than you've lost.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Like a significant amount to where.
I want to say significant.
Okay.
Yeah. It's almost negligible actually. But yeah, I keep track of this thing.
So what else? What else do you do to stay out of the heat, Steven?
What do? I definitely am super excited about all the blockbusters that come out during the summer.
Blockbuster, they're closing right now.
Dude, they've been closed.
Oh,
Didn't they have those kiosks after the stores closed?
yeah. For a little bit, I don't think those even made
Like
it.
red box kind of thing.
Yeah.
I used to actually really like. I used to love going to the Blockbuster.
That was a big thing when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like my parents, like Friday comes, they're like, what are the new movies out? You go there, like
Yeah.
they're all out. Get the rain check for next
Right.
time.
Yeah. It's like a whole like experience.
It was. Now it's like you just download the movie illegally and
Yeah.
watch it whenever you want. It's not as fun anymore.
It's not.
There's no thrill in pirating.
right.
For the record, we're just talking. We don't actually pirate at all. We pay
No.
we buy all of our DVDs.
Yeah, we make so much money from this podcast, we can just buy whatever we want.
So much. But yeah, like dude, during the summer they drop. Dude,
Ruben's-
you went into my glass.
Ruben is actually
Sorry.
fingering Steven's glass to get his salt.
I don't like this right now. I feel violated, to be honest.
I apologize to all the people that are listening that hear Ruben's.
The salt's really good.
But yeah, blockbusters that come out during the summer, I fucking love them. Usually, like Jurassic Parks, Transformers comes out.
Yeah.
The Marvels movie just hit. Still
Yeah.
haven't watched it.
The
Infinity
Marvel
War.
movies.
I'm waiting for Ruben to put his mouth on your glass.
Dude, did he just position
He
my
turned
glass?
it for prime salt mining over here.
Hey, switch me spots. I want to go closer to Joey's glass.
Look at this salt. It's just like
Seriously.
a buildup.
Oh my god. So what kind of movies are you excited for?
I believe Jurassic World 2 comes out.
This year?
I believe so. It's June like 21st. Did he just go in my fucking cup?
I can't take this, man.
Sorry. This is so addicting.
Joey, switch your spots, dude. Jesus. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I want to watch the Marvels movie for sure.
Infinity War, is that what it's called?
I think so. Yeah. I want to have like a
I think what it's called. Everyone knows what that movie's called. Come on. That's like the blockbuster of blockbusters.
Nerd.
Yeah, would you be down to do a like marathon?
I want to.
Let's schedule it
Okay.
on the friend calendar.
On the friend calendar. Ruben doesn't watch movies, by the way.
I do, but it takes me like 3 days to watch them.
No, dude. So, no matter what movie it is, dude, you fall asleep.
I always fall asleep.
I've been to the movies with you, I think, twice. The very first time, dude, we're watching. I don't remember what movie it was, but it had me on the edge of my seat, right? And I was like, "What the fuck?" And like, I looked to my left. I talked to the person on my left. I was like, "Did you fucking just see that?" I went to right to tell Ruben.
His mouth's open.
Yeah, just passed the fuck out.
I always fall asleep in the theaters.
Ruben fell asleep when we were watching Deadpool.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
movie.
That was a good movie.
No, just it was a good movie. Yeah, I get tired and just gotta go nap.
Talking about Deadpool, I have a little bone to pick with society.
What?
Yeah, dude. I love Deadpool since I was like a little kid. And like I can't have like a wallpaper anymore or anything like that because people think I'm just like a fad. Like,
Oh, you're a
on the-
hipster. is
Yeah,
what you're
like,
saying.
oh, you look.
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh, get out of here.
I hate that. I'm a hipster. All right, go ahead. What movies are you guys looking forward to?
I like any movie, dude. Like, I just love watching movies in general.
I do too.
I hate watching movies twice. I can't watch them twice. Never.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I could watch the same movie.
I can
day in
name
and day out.
the number of movies I've watched twice on one hand.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jumper.
Yes, Interstellar. It's just my favorite movies. Is it?
That's crazy.
But if it's a marathon, like I recently watched all the Harry Potter movies.
Okay,
That counts, I guess.
that does count.
But
But you're doing it for a reason, like to
yeah,
get.
I mean, it wasn't like
caught
a
up
marathon. It was like I just wanted to watch them over again.
to. Yeah. I watched The Sandlot about 25 times. Fight Club like 100 times because that is my favorite movie of all time.
Dude, going back to Ruben's like falling asleep about movies during movies. I have this cool setup to where I have all of these legal movies on my hard drive on this second computer, and there's an app called Plex
Okay.
where you can put your files like your music and your legally purchased movies on there, and you can stream them to devices like your phone or your TV, like Chromecast and stuff, if that computer's on. So it's like a server for all your media files.
That's pretty dope.
That's sweet.
And I'm like,
Get away from my computer.
I'm like, Ruben, just turn my movie like server on and watch the movies.
I don't know how to turn your computer on.
Pretty sure there's a button.
Step one,
Yeah.
So I gotta download something.
Plex.
God, he's doing it now.
I'm gonna forget.
Don't forget it's a legal app and legal movies.
Legal.
It's only for that.
Yeah.
Disclaimer king. Okay.
So anyways, he asked me for all these movies and he never watches them.
I know. I've been meaning to. I just don't know. I didn't know what I needed to do to get these things on here.
You have a thing against movies, though, dude.
No, I don't have a thing against
let's
it.
talk about
Forrest Gump is my number one movie of all time.
Okay.
I've watched it. I watch it once a year.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Bubba Gump's?
No.
Oh, fuck you, then, dude. Nah, Bubba Gump's is delicious.
That and The Fifth Element. Corbin Dallas.
You would be a Fifth Element kind of guy.
Chicken. Good. No.
You're just a human sack, or what is it called? A meat sack?
I'm a
meat
meat popsicle.
There you go, meat popsicle.
See, look, in the future, they're all identified as whatever you want to identify.
It's hilarious.
I got a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
When you're younger, like summer is a really big part of your life because you get out of school.
Yeah.
What are like the coolest things you did when you were younger? Like with your family or friends or by yourself, whatever.
I've done a couple things. So
Like your favorite things to do.
okay,
They're probably not relevant anymore, but
probably not. I don't know. I used to take that time to go with my dad on like because he was a truck driver.
like semi-truck.
Yeah. So we used to go throughout. I've been through all 50. No, it's not 50. 48.
48.
Yeah, 48.
The lower 48 or what they call
Yeah.
it.
I've been through all the 48 states because we used to just fucking take trips, man. That was my funny
But you've
thing.
only been on a plane once.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That was within this year.
That's nuts.
Yeah. December. Yeah. That was my favorite thing. Go ahead.
Oh, me? I don't remember much, so I couldn't tell you.
Ruben used to live like 5 houses down from me.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like
yeah.
our parents were like down the block.
Yeah.
And I was all like in the summer, I was always out riding bikes or hanging out with people outside.
Bikes.
Yeah.
But
Bikes.
I never hung out with Ruben.
Yeah.
No?
No, he had his own crowd.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I don't know what I did. Just did my own thing.
Just hung out.
I think so.
Yeah.
Play a lot of games.
I really couldn't tell you what I did
No?
during summers. Yeah. I, for the life of me, cannot remember like what I did.
Dude, growing up, I remember too, we used to have like a crew within the apartments I used to live in. And every summer we would play like hide and go seek almost every single night. We would play baseball during the day and then hide and go seek during the night.
That's probably fun in an apartment.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
When you're playing in your parents' house, it's kind of like
Yeah, it's kind
there's only a couple bedrooms. Where could you be?
yeah, it's kind of tough. Apartments were a super good time.
Yeah, I never lived in an apartment when I was younger.
No,
Only through college, yeah.
And then we had like a little game called the Scooter Rikers.
No, like
I swear, because we like half of us were on bikes, the other half was like on scooters, and yeah, like we could just ride around, do stupid shit.
skateboarding was a pretty big thing for me too.
Okay, yeah.
I was never good at it, but
It's a good time.
it took me like 6 months to figure out how to ollie. It was frustrating, but I mean, I was young, so
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing.
YouTube
YouTube wasn't a thing back then, and I couldn't learn. I went to the library to like pull out a book on like skateboard tricks or something.
It has like little pop-ups.
Yeah.
Dude, like just speaking about like skateboarding and stuff like that, I want to start living my life like to make my 13-year-old self proud. Like just shit that I like.
What?
I think is like. Do you kind of know what I mean?
Like if you were 13 years old and you looked at you now, you're like, that guy's cool.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So like
That's called midlife crisis.
probably,
might be.
dude. I'm fucking hitting it.
That's midlife crisis right
All right,
there.
let's skip this topic. Another thing that I used to do, dude. During the summer.
Muppy life.
I know. During the summer, a huge thing that we used to do too in the apartments, because it's apartments, is like little obstacles, is have water balloon fights.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And so being the deviant freaking child that I was, we used to line up. There's like a street and there's my apartment, and we used to throw water balloons at cars that were passing by.
Wow.
And so one time we're like chucking fucking water balloons, and then we're all laughing and having a good time, and then all of a sudden we hear, "Hey!" Right? We turn around. One of the cars that we pelted, like pulled around. The dude got off and was ready to kill us.
Oh god.
Yeah, and we all took off running, and the guy actually swung like at my friend.
Wow.
And
Crap.
the kid was like, my friend was a little older than us, and he was like 12 or 13. Swung at him, dude, and like the kid, like he managed to duck, and like we ran, and he like chased after us, but like was ready to kill us. Yeah, it's one of my fondest memories actually. I was running on top of cars. It was pretty cool. Anyways.
I have no story to come up. That's
What, dude? The best stories are in summertime.
True.
You have your whole like time off, like you get to just
Not in
hang
school,
out and
yeah.
hang out with friends.
I just remember riding bikes around a lot. That's all I remember, but I couldn't tell you.
Your brother was like super good at like BMXing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Tell people about how like the development wasn't developed yet, and there was like dirt lots everywhere.
That development wasn't done?
No.
What?
I really don't remember much of it because I didn't get.
So I'll tell it for you.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
Ruben lives on the other side of the tracks from me.
Tracks.
My parents' house,
what
at least.
street?
Yeah. And so it's a newer development, and it takes time for houses to be built and stuff. And we moved in kind of early in the development. There's open dirt lots and stuff. So like kids would go and build up like jumps and ramps and stuff. And there were like locations where we named things, like Three Hills was like
Oh, Three
like,
Hills.
big,
Yeah.
3 big like jumps for like bikes, and people would go there and just like mob out and stuff. And
Yeah.
one day they started developing for a house, and they just move all this dirt, and
Yeah.
it was depressing. But
My brother got a concussion at Three Hills.
really,
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, he did. He got a
Holy.
concussion over there.
so we had
Jumping.
these like spots to go like riding bikes and stuff because there's just dirt lots.
There's Three Hills. It was green. What was the green one?
The green belt.
The green belt.
Yeah.
No, the green belt. No, the green belt was where Three Hills now is. That's
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I don't remember, dude.
there was. It was a green
There was
something.
we had all these names for
Yeah.
things like the
Yeah.
green belt and Three Hills, and
That's
there was
awesome.
something else. Yeah.
there were a couple of green belts though, because it was like
Yeah.
there was another one that was in my subdivision. That was also a green belt,
Yeah, that's right.
but there was the other one by her house.
Yeah, and I can't think of what that was called.
Yeah. We gotta have some old people from like grade school on here.
I would love to meet him.
I've been talking to Trevor a little bit. He wants to come on the podcast and
Oh,
talk.
cool.
He's like, yeah, it'd be cool to like sit around and bullshit with you guys.
That'd be cool.
I know Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor is someone that I've known longer than Ruben.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy.
So we moved into our house. I think it was in summertime actually, and we're like the U-Haul pulls up. We're in the U-Haul and we're unpacking stuff.
Yeah.
And these two kids come up, JD and Trevor come up on their bikes. Hey, you want to come on and ride bikes? Like, see you, mom. See you, dad. So the first day I moved into this neighborhood, I think it was in 3rd grade actually, and that's when I met Trevor, and yeah, that neighborhood had its own like isms, I guess you'd call it.
That's awesome.
One of the cool things about the neighborhood was that there was a golf course. There's a golf course in there.
Oh yeah.
And we would like at night jump the fence and
Dude,
just like
4th of July.
shoot off fireworks and stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I remember the one time that we did that.
You were there?
I was there.
Oh.
Is this when Mr. I'm gonna say his name. Oh, his nickname. Ollie T was like real paranoid.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was all
hella there.
So that was in college?
Yeah, must have been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably a summer between semesters.
Yeah.
I think it was like the first time that our first summer together.
Thanks.
Boom. All right. So round table. What have we learned about summer?
I think
I'm very,
I'm not.
Chug.
Joey, you're up.
I said it earlier, but I take it for granted because it's my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
But I complain so much about how hot it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the best time to do the most fun things
Yeah.
in my life, and it's like the best memories, I would say.
Yeah.
So summer is something to look forward to and not regret because
Boom.
it's just because of the weather. Can't speak for other states where it's like humid and disgusting and you never want to go outside. But
Very true.
you probably have a beach if it's humid, right?
Yeah. Hopefully.
We don't really talk about beaches at all.
Because we don't have
We don't
one.
have any, but
have
they're
one.
close.
5 hours away.
3.5 to Rocky Point,
Oh yeah, that's right.
True.
5 to California.
Save it for next time.
Yeah.
All right.
We
what-
talked about that on vacation, so.
True. What I've learned is get out there, be social, wear a lot of sunscreen,
Yeah, wear a lot of sunscreen.
and don't be self-conscious.
Dude, speaking of sunscreen, there's a cool song/video, and it's called, called Always Wear Sunscreen, but it's like life advice. It's like really good life advice. And one of the things is always wear sunscreen.
That's weird.
Always wear sunscreen.
Always?
Yeah.
Okay. Ruben, you're up.
I learned that I'm very self-conscious about myself.
You learned that?
Well, I
You already
knew.
knew that.
I just reiterated it.
Did you learn that you don't have to be?
Oh, I understand that. Yeah, everyone should be happy with themselves and just go outside and have fun.
Sorry, the song is called Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen.
We'll listen to it right after this.
All right.
Yeah.
It might make you cry.
Definitely don't pass up something if you're self-conscious.
Oh yeah, definitely don't. Just go.
Boom.
Just do it.
Yeah. Just fucking do it. You're like, pool party, but I'm not summer ready. Just fucking go.
Just go.
Jumping off that cliff.
jump on off of it, rip your upper lip open. Doesn't fucking matter.
I don't know. I think I was playing in a softball tournament last weekend,
Yeah.
and someone was telling me about someone that went like cliff jumping,
Yeah.
and they broke both their ankles because they jumped
Oh my God.
into like ankle deep water.
Holy shit.
So if you go cliff jumping, check the water
yeah.
before you jump into it. I
Don't
know.
just see
I'm
it
not a
cliff
big
and
fan.
go.
I'm not a big fan of cliff jumping at all.
I like it.
I've done it a few times, but
If there's a waterfall, you probably are good because the water and stuff like that, all that stuff right there, like it will.
erodes it?
Yeah.
the
yeah,
problem is you said probably.
He has to be disclaimer-ish.
probably.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert at
Cliff jumping.
cliff jumping. I do agree. You should
Water
check.
erosion.
You should put a scuba tank and scuba down to see how far deep it is before you jump off.
Speaking of summer stuff to do, scuba
Safest way.
diving. I fucking love scuba diving.
Oh, true.
I forgot to talk about that.
Gosh dang.
That is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. We'll leave it at that.
Rub it
Okay.
in. I can't do
We'll
that.
fucking talk about it some more.
Hey, Ruben, fuck the doctor. Just do it. You can go to like 30 feet. Not too bad.
You could train the one non-bionic lung to be really big.
God, yeah. And then who's gonna drive me to the hospital? Okay, we're not going.
Hey, they have insurance. There's
There you go,
insurance.
dude. There you
With
go.
that bombshell, not referring to Top Gear. No, we shouldn't use that. With that, we're out.
If
There you go.
if you guys have any like really cool summer things you do, let us know.
Yeah, hit us up.
Email, Facebook, Twitter,
YouTube comments.
carrier pigeon,
There you go.
whatever.
Come find us.
Bang.
Boom. We out.
Thanks for tuning in to the Yup Life.
If you enjoyed it, leave us a rating and a review on iTunes, or just follow us at the Up Life Podcast.
We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play Music.
Stay yuppie.